In this video, I will show you how Copilot Cowork will actually transform the way you work. And I know it's a bold claim, but let me show you. I'll show you some use cases. It's not a video where you'll learn how to actually access Copilot Cowork. So the first use case is right here. I have a Word document from one of my clients, and he asked me, Dave, can you ask Copilot Cowork to make the formatting of this document better? Look at this. The table of content is empty. There's no page number in the footer, and overall the document looks kind of silly, right? We need to format it, and we don't want to do it manually. We don't want to put the headers, styles, and stuff like that. So I'm going to use Copilot Cowork to do that. Let me show you how. So here I am in Copilot Cowork into the UI, super cool. And here's my prompt. I said, hey, I created a guide for paralegals in my law firm, and I want you to do the following: improve the formatting, number each page in the footer, create a table of content, and I want you to create a cover title page, and I attached the document that I just showed you. We can see that Cowork did all of these steps. It read the document. We can see all the thought process, and then it did everything here. And you can see that's how Cowork works. It told me everything it did: the cover page, table of content, the adding hierarchy, the bullet point, the page number. And at the right, you can see the progress, the output folder, and the input folder. So the output folder is the document that is actually created. If you click here, you can download it or you can open it in Word. So let me show you the results and we can maybe compare. Here we go. So that's the document that Copilot Cowork created. You can see the cover page looks amazing. That's what we asked. It did the table of content here. It's a clickable table of content. If I control click, it's going to bring me on the appropriate section. And you can see everything that it did. I'm just going to zoom a little bit for you here. Here we go. Right? So all of these are now adding one and then adding two, etc. And it organized the document pretty well. And as I asked, I wanted the page number. You can see in the middle, it actually added a footer in all of the Word documents. So honestly, it did a great work. That was my first prompt. The details in my prompt were not that great. And it did a super good job versus what Copilot in Word can do right now. Let me go back to Cowork real quick. And I wanted to highlight one thing. It used the word skills right here, right? So Cowork can use some skills. So this is the first use case. I think it's super cool. Thank you, Andrew, for feeding me this use case. And if you are like, Dave, I would like to show this to my boss, I created an ebook that takes all of the use cases that I'm showing in this video, step by step, the prompts, etc. And you can download it for free in the description down below. So I made this ebook right here for you to download for free. And while you're at it, why not like this video, because I've put a lot of efforts into it, and I will love if you could just click on the like button. It's absolutely free for you, and I took a lot of time to do this. All right, so second use case. We are in PowerPoint. We are in PowerPoint, my friends, and I want to create a template. Okay, I want to create a template. So let me show you here. I asked Cowork to generate a complete PowerPoint template. So just a template with layout, header slides, transition slides, so I can make my training presentations, right? I'm a full-time trainer. I do Microsoft 365 Copilot training, by the way, and I have my brand guidelines. And I also have a PowerPoint mockup, right? So I just attach a PowerPoint that, I normally do while training, and to give some ideas to Copilot Cowork. And full disclaimer here, the first time I tried that, I only attached my branding guidelines, which I will show you right now, right? So that's my branding guidelines right here, which actually tells in my business what font do we use, what colors do we use. So this guideline, by the way, I created it with AI, with Cowork. Once again, I will show you in just a minute how we create these guidelines. If you're interested, it's a question I got asked by a client as well. So full disclaimer, going back to Cowork here, the first time I tried that, I attached a guideline. My guidelines only, no PowerPoint mockup. And honestly, the results were not that great, okay? So I will actually show you as well the PowerPoint I've put into this. So here is the mockup that I've put, okay? So it's just a mock-up. There's some French in there. It's just really a mock-up which shows my background and gives maybe some ideas on my fonts that I use to Copilot Cowork, right? So I attached 2 documents, my brand guidelines, my PowerPoint mock-up, and I sent this prompt right here: generate a complete PowerPoint template, inspire you from my current PowerPoint deck. And you can see it did all of these steps. Again, I won't go through all of them. I'll show you just the results. And it created 16 slides, okay, using my gradient colors that are based in my PowerPoint. And you will see the results, honestly, pretty cool. Look at this. It created that from scratch. This one took a lot of time. The Word one that we saw, the first use case, took maybe 10 minutes. This one, 25. I just went for a shower. You can see my hair is still wet. And I came back and all of this was created. And honestly, look at the results. I will actually use this now in my business. Not kidding, it's way better than anything I could have done. And of course, you could keep prompting, right? You could keep prompting to improve the template. Hey, I don't like this slide. Hey, can you add these slides from these PowerPoint? You attach your documents. So I think it's pretty handy. Look at that. Left column, right column. Look at this one right here. It's just so great. It's just so great. I have my name at the bottom of each slide. It's actually insane what we're going to be able to do with Copilot Cowork, right? And it's just starting, right? So super cool. That was a second use case, and I hope I was clear enough. I feel like I'm so excited about all of that, and I go crazy. Oh, look at that Q&A, and we could add some assets, guys. We could add way more to this template. Super cool. Again, you have the ebook you can download if you want all the prompts. Let me get to my last use case here. My last use case, basically, it's creating a business branding guide with a logo. So we have my friend here at Mac Accounts. I'm not too sure which type of business this is. Actually, you know what? It's accounting. So this is one of someone in my email list. I asked for use cases, and the person told me, hey, do you think Cowork could create a branding guidelines based on my website, including my colors and my fonts, etc., right? So this is the website that we're going to take to try and get Cowork to create a branding guidelines, right? Let me go back to Cowork. Here we go. Look at my prompt. Create a full branding guide for marketing for my business using the attached logos and the website as a guide for the style and theme. Please use the color palette as per the website and logo colors. Here is the website, and I linked the website and some of the logos. And look at that. You know, it did all of the steps. It used Word as a skill again. And I will show you the output. Okay, I will show you the output. It started with a Word document, but I transformed this Word document into a PDF, and look at that. The colors are actually very great, right? They look just like the website. It's using the same fonts. It made a table of content. Who we are, our mission. All right, let's see what's the mission of Mac Accounts. It's to empower small to medium business startups and professionals with accurate, automated, and okay. I'm not here to do an ad, free ads for Mac account, but if you want to sponsor this video, feel free and we'll discuss. And look at that. We have the logo usage. Interesting here, it didn't actually attach a logo. Maybe I could have went back and prompted, hey, can you attach a logo? It absolutely can integrate some images, but I just want to show you, like, look at that, the do's and don'ts. And look at the color palettes, right? Palette. I'm not sure how to say that. Palette in French, right? So pretty interesting here. We got all the palettes that were shown on the website and all the Xcode, all the colors, and we can, and actually Copilot Cowork told me, hey, you need to use these in specific use case. We got the typography, the fonts that were actually used on the website, and we got all of these type scales. So basically when we show headers, adding one, adding two, etc., right? So it made like 21 pages in just, this one was quick, less than 10 minutes. And I think it's absolutely insane. Think about using this brand guidelines after that, joining it while making a PowerPoint, just like I told you in the previous example. I think this is great. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, please like it. And I have my Copilot Essentials course, Copilot from AI Beginner to Proficient, which will teach you all of the basics, how to prompt, all of those new crazy features that are coming to Copilot. It was followed by more than 3,000 busy professionals. And the link is right here, learncopilot.ai, learncopilot.ai/masterclass. Go get it. It's a great course. More than 3,000 people followed it. And I think you will love it, because if you enjoyed this video, this is just 1% of what Copilot can do, right? I'm David Fortune. Thank you so much. If you feel like it, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in another video.